up, you guys? Well, Eckert here. I was just standing in a moment of silence for my friend Michael Anthony Zindler, one of my best friends who was murdered. It's been 1 month since he was murdered. And I'd like to tell everybody the story of him. I've known this guy since he was 12, and he was 20 something when he was murdered. It's been 1 month, and I'd like to read everybody the newspaper, the story that is in the newspaper on the Press Republican website about this. I got some stuff to tell you and some other stuff about that. So, let's tell everybody what happened about it, because I got some stuff to say about it. So, Plattsburgh. Hunter Welch's mother, Tammy, feels sure her son didn't murder Michael Zindler. Somebody's not telling the truth, she said Monday, the strain of the past 5 days playing on her face. Hunter, 14, is incarcerated at Albany Juvenile Detention Center, where he was taken after arraignment on a charge of second-degree murder on Thursday night. Zindler, 29, died that morning of a stabbing to the left side of the chest, state police said in a press release. Dr. Eric Gorman performed an autopsy on the West Jay-Z man on Friday at the University of Vermont Health Network, Champlain Valley Physicians Hospital. The pathologist ruled the manner of a death of a homicide. Police haven't released any details of the stabbing, which took place at 15 O'Hare Road in the town of Blackbrook. The 8th grader was taken into custody there without incident. State Police Troop B Public Information Officer Trooper Jennifer Fleischman said earlier. The boy didn't know that Zindler, his sister Savannah's boyfriend, had died. Attorney Matthew Favreau said until he himself told Hunter on Thursday night. He's very upset, said Favreau, who was representing Hunter. He lost it, Tammy said. He broke down. Hunter has not yet completely told Favreau his side of the story. The distance to the detention center poses a communication issue, the attorney said. But he will be meeting with the boys soon. He's scared, Favreau said. He's afraid of where he is, the detention center. He misses his mom. He misses his family. Tammy and her boyfriend, Ricky Holmes, who owns the home where the stabbing occurred, don't know exactly what happened that day. But they've drawn some conclusions based on 2 bedroom doors torn from their hinges, a third one damaged, blinds in the screen torn from a window in Savannah's bedroom, holes in walls. There was a huge struggle in the house, Tammy said, showing photos of the damage, and her daughter had bruising on her neck, back, and lower lip that hadn't been there the last time she saw her, she said. Zindler and Savannah, 21, had been dating off and on for a while, Tammy said. The relationship was a rocky one. All they did was argue and fight, she said. Tammy tapped her cell phone and played a recording of the man she identified as Zindler shouting obscenities. They were directed at Savannah, Tammy said. Hunter had texted his mother that recording on October 5th. OMG, they're fighting again, Tammy had texted back. Yes, Hunter answered. They just left, Mom. Where is JJ? Tammy wrote back, referring to Savannah's 2-month-old infant, Jerry. I really don't feel safe with him here, Hunter wrote, then referring to the baby, and he's with them. Last Thursday, Hunter stayed home from school. He had a bellyache, Tammy said. He gets those. Holmes looked in on the boy before leaving for work at 7:45 a.m. or so. He was sleeping, he said. Just a few hours later, Zindler was stabbed in the dining room with a knife, Tammy said, taken from the block of knives in her kitchen. Hunter, she said, made the 911 call. It was Savannah, Tammy said, who told police that Hunter had stabbed Zindler. On her Facebook page Sunday, Savannah posted a photo of Zindler bottle feeding her infant son Jerry. An image of a tombstone engraved with R.I.P. is superimposed on the picture. Tammy believes her son would have defended his sister if Zindler had been hurting her, or that he would have taken the blame for her. He loves her, he keeps asking me. How's Savannah doing, Tammy said. If my son did this, it was to protect his life. I can't mount my head around it, she agonized. I can't hold him, I can't hug him. Zindler had a history of domestic violence. The relatives have said he was working hard to turn his life around. He was a generous, caring man who loved children, they said. He served prison time from July 23, 2013 to June 19, 2015 on a felony conviction of aggravated criminal contempt he violated in order of protection. Zindler had also been charged after that March 2013 arrest with third-degree assault, third-degree criminal possession of a weapon, and assault with intent to cause injury with a weapon after he allegedly struck his wife with a blunt object. Yes, that did happen, Crystal and Zindler told the Press Republican on Friday, but he has changed from what he used to be. He was taking steps to fix his anger and how to control it. Michael had stayed at the home in Blackbrook maybe 8 nights, Tammy said. I asked Michael several times to leave, she said. He wanted to rent a room, Holmes said. I said no. I'm sorry he's dead, Tammy said. Nobody deserves to die. My heart goes out to the family. But Hunter is not a violent boy, his mother said. He has never hurt anyone. He's quiet. He's a mama's boy. She paused, thinking. He loves his cats. He's 14 years old. He'll still cuddle on the couch with me and watch movies. Mommy, will you rub my feet? She said at last. All the time, Holmes said, chuckling. Tammy dropped her face into cupped hands, sitting silently for a time. Police had not yet questioned Hunter, Tammy said, when she got to the barracks Thursday. Because he's 14, a parent had to be present, she said. And when an officer read Hunter his Miranda rights, the team looked at his mother. Yes, you want an attorney, she said, he told them. Tammy said state police took Hunter and Savannah's cell phones and they copied what they wanted from hers. Because her son made a habit of recording the discord that went on between the couple, as did Savannah, she hopes there will be information that tells the full story of the stabbing and that police will drop the charges against her son. I'm sure law enforcement will continue to do their due diligence and go through whatever evidence they have collected, Favreau said. Favreau entered a not guilty plea on Hunter's behalf in Clinton County Court, Youth Park. He is due back in court Friday, October 19th. As befits his age, he was charged as a juvenile offender. Calling hours for Zindler, followed by a funeral service, took place Sunday at Brown Funeral Home in Plattsburgh. I have since spoken to the woman, Savannah. I saw her at DSS. She told me about how often she sees her son, which isn't often, and everything. I've known Mr. Zindler since he was about 12. He was a very close friend, and I'm not happy he's dead. I was very close friends with him. I've known him for a long time. I talked to her and everything. So if you guys know Michael Zindler and didn't know he was dead, well, guess what? He is. But he's in a better place now. So I just